Hey, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
My name is David Irish, and I'm here with Team Clinton Real Estate.
Steve Parco, Premier Mortgage Resources.
And we're here today to talk about the do's and the don'ts before and while you're applying for a mortgage.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start with the don'ts, right?
Okay.
Changing jobs without letting your lender know.
Ooh, that's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in life, you get opportunities where you go for a job or you make more money. And a lot of people, me, myself included, would think, hey, I'm going to go get a new job where I'm making more money. So, hey, it doesn't matter. I could afford the mortgage and shouldn't change a thing.
Right.
Well, there is documentation that needs to be collected, and that can actually slow down the process. So contact your lender and communicate with them. Hey, what are the documentation? What docs do you need from me so that we can make sure that all of our ducks are in a row and we're not interrupting the whole process.
Absolutely, because that would be a real shame to get all the way to the finish line of trying to buy a house. You're almost there at the closing date, and then a day or two before,
Need more documentation,
or they can't close because all of a sudden you change jobs and the lender didn't know about it.
Exactly.
That's happened to many people before, and we're trying to help you guys from making the same mistake.
Yeah. Another one is making any major cash purchases, withdrawals or deposits, or applying for new credit. I mean,
that's a big red flag there, folks.
Yeah, especially when you're going through the process of, especially in our area, a loan that's $500,000. Anytime you pull credit, it actually affects your FICO score.
Right.
So, you may be on the cusp of the program that you're using to get a mortgage, and that could change the whole deal if you start messing around with your credit or pull cash out, because everything needs to be documented during the whole process.
Right.
So, be careful with that stuff.
Yeah, because they're gonna look at your bank statements. They're going to look at how much you have in savings, how much you have to your name, and if all of a sudden you buy something very expensive or you take a bunch of money out for whatever reason, they're not gonna see that as a positive. They're gonna see all of a sudden your ratio is going to get worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And so the do's. Have all your required documentation in one place. W-2s, bank statements. Try and keep that all together so that when your lender calls you and asks for it, you can give it to them quicker, which actually helps the whole process.
Try to have it in PDF form or some electronic format that you can send very easily in an email.
Exactly.
Saves time, saves a lot of headache for those, especially for you guys who are trying to apply for these loans and mortgages. That's going to make your life a lot easier.
Yeah, there's a lot to the process, and when you have it all together, it makes it easier for you, and you can go about your lifestyle. Paying your bills on time. I mean, that's kind of an obvious one.
Yep.
Pay your bills, especially, as you're starting to shop, you want to cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yep. Protect your credit.
Exactly. And while house hunting, keep paying down your debt while you're house hunting, so that all that does is put a positive on your scores for credit.
The only thing, though, is don't pay off the entirety of the amount of your loans.
Correct.
Don't close. Contrary to most people's thinking, it's not wise to close off and completely pay off your debts, because what will happen is that will actually lower your credit. That may actually lower your credit score.
Yep.
Surprisingly enough. So we advise to always, if you're going to do that, which fiscally makes sense, do that once you've closed. Once
Correct.
You're already in the house, then pay off your loans, debts, whatever it is you were looking to pay off. Just don't do it during the process.
Yeah, just pay your bills.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, again, guys, thank you very much for joining Steve and I today. We look forward to seeing you guys next week, and hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.